Hi, this is Chris with Cloud Computing for Kids. Today we're going to be looking at serverless computing. Serverless is a way to describe the services, practices, and strategies that enable computing services without tying to fixed servers resources. With serverless computing, infrastructure management tasks like capacity provisioning and patching are handled by a provider like AWS. Also, due to serverless design, the operational costs become more economical for running applications with a lower volume of traffic, as fixed servers resources are less required. Here are some examples of serverless computing. Compute is a serverless strategy that adopts serverless services, so the programmer can increase agility throughout the application stack. Here are some examples of serverless programming stack. So in AWS, we have AWS Lambda and Amazon Fargate. AWS Lambda allows code to be run without provisioning servers, and the costs are for only the resources consuming and not fixed like in the case of a virtual machine. So if I were only to run 10 megabytes of code, I would only be charged for that amount. Whereas if I were to do the same but on a virtual machine, I would be cost for the cost of the virtual machine instead of how much code I'm actually running. And in Amazon Fargate, containers can be run serverlessly on Amazon Elastic Container Service or Kubernetes service. So we have some more examples continued here. So application integration is key for all applications. For example, AWS provides a number of serverless resources to enable integrations. These are mechanisms not tied to fixated server resources, and costs are computed per consumption basis. Here are some highlights. So we have Amazon API Gateway, Amazon SQS, Amazon Event Bridge. The gateway connects traffic from clients to serverless resources such as the S3 bucket. Amazon SQS allows connectivity among microservices with message queues that send, store, and receive messages at any volume. Amazon Event Bridge builds an event driven architecture that connects application data from your own apps, software as a service, or SaaS, and AWS services. Here are more examples of serverless computing. Data storage. Data is required to be stored for any kind of application. The storage can be filed based or via a database like MySQL, which we went over last lesson. The serverless model provides services that do not require fixated server resources, and thus reducing the operational costs while providing agility in the overall design. Data security is usually a concern in any application and needs to be examined in the serverless approach as well. Here are more examples of serverless storage. Amazon S3 and Amazon RDS. We did go over both of these in past lessons. AWS Simple Storage Service, or S3, are serverless storage providing agile deployment, scalability, availability, security, and performance. The user can choose the level of responsiveness and sizing per requirement. Amazon Relational Database Service, or Amazon RDS, allows various type of databases to be deployed as a service, such as MySQL and Aura. Some services are on the free tier and quite economical to run.